Red herrings help build suspense. Red herrings add complexity and layers of interest to your plots or storylines because they work equally well whether we're dealing in fiction, literary nonfiction, children's literature, whatever genre you're working in. While red herrings are commonly associated with crime fiction, you'll see as we proceed that they're used by authors of all forms of literature. Writers use red herrings to paint the innocent with colors of guilt. It's a sobering responsibility when you think of it that way. We authors, we wield awesome power. The words we choose can convince readers that someone who's innocent is, in fact, guilty, and we can allow the guilty to go free. How we wield that power dictates how our stories will be perceived, as fair play puzzles or as really devil-inspired tales of betrayal. First, though, here's a quick history lesson. The story goes that in the 18th and 19th centuries, dog trainers developed a new technique to train their tracking hounds. After the formal training period, the hounds were given one last test. Could the dogs follow the underlying scent if a red herring, which is a smoked fish, were dragged across the path in an attempt to distract them? If the hound was able to follow the underlying scent, he was good to go. If, however, he followed the scent of the red herring, he needed more training. In literature, mystery writers use the so-called red herring to do the same thing the dog trainer did, to create a false trail. It's a narrative element that distracts the reader. Red herrings can be structural or visual. They can be a tiny detail or a sweeping observation. They can even be introduced via what isn't discussed.